in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Great shot through the gap. Got that away nicely.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nearly gets the edge. Patirana with a great delivery there. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Onto that early. That could be 4.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. There's a chance if it hits. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Really looked like it'd be moving into a big, big score. Not to be.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Edged it. The Super Kings with a massive shout. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Five runs out of there. The Titans are 26 for 2. Ahmed from the Garganash Temple end. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Not tempted to play at that one. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will he reply?
Doesn't beat the infield. Perfectly timed.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
How will the bowler respond?
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Pinged off the bat.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
21 runs added in that over. The Titans are 59 for 2.
Another massive over. They've set up their team with an incredible platform now.
Brilliant diving stop. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
Outstanding job. They read all the bowlers' variations. Combination of precision and power. Tremendous power play. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Went through the air, but 4 more. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Ashwin will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Straight to the fielder at long off. And the batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
11 runs added there. The Titans are 78 for 3. Ashwin from the Van Vahar colony end. Straight to the fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The Titans are 81 for 3. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Goes over the top with that shot. Needs a direct hit.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Jadeja ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Perfectly timed. over the infield with a cracking shot.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run-out.
Trouble. The Titans weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Curran, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Can't stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Great shot through the gap. Everyone's gone up.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Going with pace now. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
And out. Oh, how did he get to that one? Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Cuts that off well in the infield. Smacks that away through the gap. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Nearly gets the edge. Curran with a great delivery there. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Doesn't beat the infield. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Needs a direct hit. Khan ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Beautiful catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Over. The Titans are 124 for 7. Curran from the Garganash Temple end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses everything. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nice shot. Pierces the infield.
Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the hundred's up. And that was a really well-timed stroke.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Curran has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Wow, that's missed a lot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Extra cover with a fantastic catch. The batter is kicking himself. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. End of the over, just one off it. The Titans are 142 for 8. Ahmed coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Oh, what a shot. Absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind. And that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot.
6, 6, 6. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too.
Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Great shot through the gap.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good pick up, big chance.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, 3 off it. The Titans, 168 for 9. Ashwin back into the attack. Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts end all the way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Ashwin is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. And the innings comes to an end. The Super Kings will need 179 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get fire... And get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Khan coming in.
Smacks that away through the gap. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. Drilled that one away. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. You didn't hear or see anything. Can't get that outside the ring field. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Over, the Super Kings are 5 for none. The Titans has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Going with spin now. Nice shot, but straight to gully. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Nearly gets the edge. Sunda with a great delivery there. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. The Titans having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Now I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat though.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the field with a great shot.
caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Everyone's gone up. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Super Kings, 14 for none. Khan from the Van Vahar colony end. Khan over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Got that away nicely.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Khan should... be too worried about that last ball. They've got... them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
A few moves made in the field.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Super Kings, 19 for none. Good shot, a beauty. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Power and precision in that shot. End of the over. The Super Kings, 32 for none.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Thick edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Doesn't beat the infield. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Great commitment. That's the over. The Super Kings are 38 for none.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Just a little bit of room and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary. That was just an unbelievable shot. Middled it and it flew up. Over the boundary. Brilliant stuff. A few moves made in the field.
Finds the fielder with that shot. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Khan from the Van Vahar colony end. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Beats the field with a great shot.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Straight to the fielder. 4 runs added in the over. The Super Kings are 54 for 1. Missed it. That was a chance. Massive outside edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Nicked it. Everyone's gone up. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
The Titans managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. They're certainly seeing some very good bowling. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Van Vahar colony end. stroke straight through the covers. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
End of the over. 9 off it. The Super Kings 70 for 1. Phillips into the attack now from the Garganash Temple end. And taken. The fielder at deep extra cover. Needed to make up some ground, but they've got there and taken a great catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Two runs coming from that over. The Super Kings are 72 for 2. Yada from the Van Vahar colony end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Brilliant diving stop. The Titans has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Wow. Power off the front foot goes all the way. That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Six more. The way she goes into the crowd, it's a big maximum as well.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Gets that away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
End of the over. The Super Kings, 105 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Seven runs added there. The Super Kings, 112 for 2. Yada from the Van Vahar colony end.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Big inside edge there, and it beats the keeper. Fine leg won't be stopping that one. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. You didn't hear or see anything. Wow, that's missed the lot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. They'll get at least one here. The Titans has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, 10 off it. The Super Kings are 122 for 2. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Phillips, too crafty, and that's the end of that.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Van der Haar colony end. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Over, the Super Kings are 151 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Garganash Temple end.
just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that and all. Somehow they need to stop the rot. That's 12 from 2, and someone is really looking in the mood at the moment.
Great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Six more. The way she goes into the crowd is a big maximum.
Well, you never knew which way this match was going. A great finish to a super match that had everything.